Hello and welcome back to Quasar 4X episode number 5, ladies and gentlemen. And this may be the last episode, but that really does depend on you guys. If you do want to see more, do leave that in the comments below. Most likely you can subscribe as well. But yeah, I may be ending it here. As I said, this is probably going to be a mini series. But if you guys would like to see a proper series on this, or like to see me continue this series, then do let me know. So where are we? Well, we're currently in the process of exploring outside of our solar system. We had managed to explore Lalanid 21185. And if we have a look over here at the solar system, I guess Lalanid, we managed to find a few planets that are somewhat colonizable. And then in Sol, we're continuing our mining and progress on just sorting out our economy. We have cities and colonies on these two areas that are going pretty well. On Mars, Luna, and then we're also trying to get Io sorted out here because we want Io because it has a ton of resources, which is very, very valuable to us. So with today's episode, the things I want to focus on is going to be number one, getting our fuel harvester stations done, having tankers done, and then the next is going to be handling being able to go into other solar systems and explore them and establish colonies there accordingly. So to do that, some of the things we're going to need to do is we're going to need construction and production. We need jump gate modules. Specifically, we need jump gate modules so that we can handle actually transporting what we need. So I'm going to go small gate, and this will allow civilians to go through, allow a lot of other things to go through, and that'll be very, very useful. I can't believe how many sodium harvesters they have over there. Either way, we do have our fuel harvester in position. We just need tankers now. I don't remember if I was designing a tanker or not. Something I'll say that I miss from C# is the ability to just see, all of the different ships you have and what kind of class they are. Kind of hard to tell which is the tanker I was worrying about. Nelson, Napoleon, Cornwallis, Bradwell, Assad. Tanker, Cornwallis. Okay, we're going to need that Cornwallis if we are to actually do our shipping, and we managed to, yeah, there we go. Do we have one order on the way? No, we don't. So I'm going to order up the Cornwallis to be constructed. Let's get that done. And that will be done on the 2059, September 6th. So we're just going to wait for that one. Meanwhile, we're continuing our exploration efforts around the system. The UNS Discovery and UNS Intrepid going around and having a survey around the system, as we can see. Yeah, let's just turn auto turns. I won't have no interrupts though, but yeah, there we go. It keeps updating when it has a new jump point, which is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think there can definitely be some optimizations here from Kyle's view on things that actually are important or aren't important. Okay, well, we're continuing our survey efforts here, as we can see. And we're nearly done with all of the jump point, or not all the survey points, I mean, which should then allow us to send the Discovery through a jump point. That's a maintenance failure on the UNS Discovery, I do believe. Yes, it does. Current maintenance clock, 2 years, so it's got another 2 years of service on that ship. Okay, I'll continue to discover minerals, and we should be finishing up our surveying now. Well, survey points. We just have to go around the edges. 22, 23, 24 to 25. So a lot more to go through. In the meantime, we're continuing our surveying of Lalanid and exploration of Lalanid, and that's going well. We've nearly surveyed the entire asteroid belt here, which is very valuable. Though I doubt we'll actually be using that asteroid belt in any significant capacities. Research into thermal sensitivity technology. Okay, we're now researching beam fire control techs. Discovery's been given the order to refuel from Earth. I'm gonna order the UNS Discovery. I'm gonna order you to go through the jump point there. Something I also want to talk about is that people are saying, "Oh, you don't need orbital habitats to use your stations." I don't know if you're correct, because the problem is, if we copy this design right now, I take off the orbital habitat module, it just says commercial vessel, it doesn't say station. So I put those in thinking about the tooltip because it would say, when you put all sorts in, that it is it's a orbital habitat or station. The problem is it doesn't say that. It should say that. That's another thing that I think Kyle really needs to sort out. And yeah, so that's why it's like that. In the future, I'll not. I think it'll be fine. I think they'll work the same. We'll see though. The comments may be lying to me. But we have finished off some of the browser wells now. We'll just see it's being a little bit more RP friendly, right? And now we can build orbital habitats. Queensland. No, I want installations. Infrastructure. Yeah, let's produce another 5,000 infrastructure because we're gonna need it for explorational purposes. So let's put that in construction efforts. And there we go. Let's go with the new system of Wise. 1056 plus 7027. And what do we have in the system? Let's have a look. Basically nothing. Well, nothing of any importance, so to speak. So we're just going to continue our survey efforts of that. I'm going to tell the UNS Discovery to actually sort out its orders because it doesn't actually have the correct orders here. So I'm going to give it that. There we go. It's surveying everything that it needs there. And if we find any significant amount of minerals, we'll see what we can do. But I do doubt it. I do doubt it. And I want to go over to Lalonid. I want to have a look at the mineral situation. Any significant amount of minerals? Bring up the mineral text, please. Lalonid A1 has quite a few minerals ranging across the board. We also have we have 84 million tons of uranium on this planet. And that's A2. So let's have a look at the solar system view here. Lalonid. A2, okay, those are Venusian worlds practically. So landed A4 and A3 are the ones I want to have a look at. Nothing much there, unfortunately. So it could be an auto mine. We could use auto miners, but that's about the level that we're going to be getting through with that. So, it's debatable in terms of if we want to do that or not, because Corundium is valuable. Discovery, let's carry out a special survey orders. Why is it so weird? It's very non-C sharp and it's hurting me. Survey nearest survey location. And then survey nearest body. Like, you should be able to do that pretty damn easily, I would think. Yeah, again, no acceptable distance and range. Because it's constantly defaulting to something else otherwise. That's really annoying. I'm not sure why it's starting to do that. 2 Nelson class vessels just complete construction, and those are going to be those are what you call it? Summary review. That is survey cruiser, right? Yeah. It's been a little while since I played. So we're gonna just detach both of them. And we're gonna send them straight into the jump points. We also already got a Cornwallis, so we'll be using that. So Nelson, wow, we're actually running out of fuel. Oh no, we're not running out of fuel. I'm just that's just one that was already on the field. So gotta keep that in mind. Then we want to survey location. I'm not sure why this isn't working how you expect it to work. But yeah, we're gonna send you to jump point 3. And then I'm gonna grab the Intrepid. And I'm going to then give it survey nearest body, survey nearest survey location, reach for 40%. We also want to make sure that we have supply points less than 20. Then you want to go and begin an overhaul at Colony. I'm going to do the exact same thing for the passage over here. So supply less than 20, then you want to be going for an overhaul at the Colony. There we go. So then I'm going to go to the Intrepid, and you're going to go to number 4. Let's look at what's behind number 4. Door number 4. I can't believe speak this, right? There we go. I don't know why that interrupts things. That's really annoying. Okay, we have discovered the system of Bernard Star. Interesting. Wolf 359 and Bernard Star. So, Wolf 359, that's a whole lot of nothing. And then Bernard Star, that's a little bit of something. That's a very interesting something, what we are here. Bernard Star. Hydrogen, helium, nitrogen world. Nitrogen, methane. Then, what the hell is this gas giant? Number 8, there's a gas giant that's orbiting at like 6.4 billion kilometers away from the rest of the system. Nothing too valuable there though. Passage, you jump survey points. Yeah, I don't know why it's kind of screwing up with these orders in terms of like having problems. We have inactive research labs available. Let's just put those into getting us the smoke jump construction module. Let's also try and sort out our fuel situation. So let's detach the tanker. I'm going to rename this to Fuel Transport Group. Now, I haven't done fuel transport before in this game, but I'm pretty sure I know how it works. In VB6, that is. So you're going to refuel from target fleet. You're then going to transfer the fuel to colony, and then you're going to stack close orders. Very, very simple. Do that like that. But before we do that, we are going to put a little side note in that we want them to do that every. I would say how much fuel are we mining? Okay, so like one station. How much fuel do you mine on that per day? And 800,000 liters, okay? So that's 800,000 a year. A tanker can hold a tanker can hold that much fuel every. I mean, if you have a look at the Cornwallis, right? If you look at Fuel Transport Group, you can hold 4.4 million liters of fuel, which means that you're looking at every 5 years. We'll do it every year, but yeah. And we'll build more stations and we'll bring them over. I mean, we should already have some more stations available to us. Yeah, we do. And so we'll just bring those over. And then, so if we look at the Braswell, right, and let's say we have, what is that? We have 4. We have 6 total Braswells, okay? So that means that we would be doing 4.8 million liters of fuel, which means a tanker a year, which means a tanker should come back and forth every single year. There will be a little bit extra left over, but that should not be a problem. So, I'm just going to, what I'm going to do now is we're going to use order delay. So I'm just going to grant myself a year in seconds. And we're going to go, I want to, what you call it? Yeah, I want to go and refuel from target fleet, or delay, not refuel target fleet. We make sure we don't do that. And move. And then we're going to go back to Earth. And then we won't have an order delay on. So 0. And we're going to unload 90% of fuel. I do like that you can unload to a set level, unlike in C#. That's obviously a feature I would like to see re-added. Okay, now we need to get tugs moving stuff around. That's for damn sure. So like orbital habitats, tractor. We got a Braswell to tractor. Let's tractor you over. Are we sure those guys are over Neptune? Yeah, they are over Neptune, but we just haven't integrated them in yet. I see. Because you can't release into a fleet or a task group, and that's really annoying. So, where the hell is it? Fuel harvester, Braswell. Where the even hell are you? You are... Location Sol. I know you're in location Sol, but where the hell are you in relative... There has to be a way to see relatively where you are in comparison with everything else. Apparently, bloody not. Well, let me just move everything into this one group. We still got one that we have to move, however, though. So I'm going to order the Rodney to then move that. So Rodney, I want you to go over to the fuel harvester. tractor that, then bring that over towards Neptune. Will these tractor chips, and then you're going to go back to Earth and then do a refuel. And then I'm going to have to tell the tanker to halt for now because that would be the wrong target. So I'm going to go back to Sol because, again, we haven't really found anything of any value within these systems. So we'll have to hold off on that for now. So where the hell is... Okay, fuel harvester. Let's see, make sure that that tug's actually doing its job, though. There's a tug. It's moving, and it's going to hopefully track to everything over. Yeah, it is there. Wait, I don't know. Where the hell are the orbital harvesters? I'm being stupid. I can't see them. Okay, turn civilians off real quick because that is actually causing issues. Contacts. No civilian, please. Orbital habitat. Yeah. So it's no. I was correct. Oh, for God's sakes, I was correct. It's just being really weird about it all. So you're gonna tractor, and then you're gonna bring over that to Neptune, and then you're gonna refuel from Earth, and then you're gonna do the exact same thing. And now we have to manually do this for all of them because there isn't just any ship in fleet order, which is really annoying to have to deal with when you compare it to C#. But that's what you get for VB6. They didn't have to think about stations in that game, so it wasn't as important. Well, I didn't have to think about proper stations anyway. So we're just going to slowly just track all these ships back and forth. And then, yeah, we need the orbital habitats, tractor, 50005, take that over to Neptune. And that should then mean we're mining, or we're harvesting about 5 billion liters of fuel a year, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm pretty happy with. I will admit that. So Neptune release, and then Earth refuel, then cycle those moves. Well, don't cycle those moves, actually just do those moves. Has been assigned the following order. Yeah, I know you've been assigned the following order, mate. It takes quite a bit to move those because you slows everything down a lot more. As no fly fleet command, as this will take out of the system, all orders have been okay. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna do 30 increments. An active research lab. I want to make sure my survey ships don't get like screwed up though. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Are any of you not doing anything? You're doing something. You're doing something. You're doing something. Okay, no problem there with all. 30 increments. Whoa, a lot more commanders have just been assigned then. Inactive research labs. Let's go for the bigger one, actually. I'd rather have the bigger one here. I'm going to take away some labs, though, and I'm going to instead put those towards power and propulsion. I want gas-cooled reactors priority research there. Not used to tech being so quick, though. Usually I put on 20% in C#, and you don't have this in this game. Though I think he did add that in the patch, but I haven't updated to that yet, so... And Nelson's able to carry special orders that are accessible given the range. Nelson, I got an order for you, my friend. You are going to go and head into jump point number 5. So head towards that, man. Shouldn't be that hard anyway. Shouldn't take it that long either as well, to be fair. New jump point found in 1359. Nelson is continuing on this way. Okay, and we've discovered... Wow, okay, we have 2 jump points to Wolf 359. That's really weird. Let's have a look at the galaxy map really quick. Refresh all map data. Yeah, this is now the galaxy map. The galaxy map looks a little weird at the moment, but something else that's really cool, you can scroll like a C#, which is very useful. By the way, if you want to move stuff like this around, I believe... Where the hell is it? No, it's not that. Well, you can right click and you can see all this, but I believe it is... Oh, God. Maybe I don't refresh it. I remember. Lineup systems. Will that work? No, it doesn't bloody work. You have to hold on shift. Yeah, I remember. You have to hold on shift. So you have to hold on shift here if you want to actually move the systems. You got to be careful how the systems move. So just keep that in mind. Like, yeah, you can do it stuff like this because it'll think you've selected both. So. And then go over here. And we're going to put this down that way. But yeah, Wolf359 will put you over here. There we go. And then those are all of the systems that we've discovered so far. And then we can just close that window out and we're completely good. Okay, 30 increments. And Rodney is heading over. Which should mean the third fuel harvester should be performed. Discovery is unable to carry out as an acceptable position. Gravitational survey complete in WISE 1506. So Discovery, I'm going to give you a new order. We're going to make sure that you actually have the ability to survey bodies, and we're going to send you through back through Sol. We're going to send you to Bernard Star because apparently that's a dead end system, which is unfortunate, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Wolf359 Nelson. Yeah, there's 2 soul jump points, which is again very, very strange. I've never really seen that before. We have another Cornwallis done. We don't really need another Cornwallis at the moment, but yeah, there we go. We're starting to harvest all that fuel, however. I've turned civilian contacts off as well. Something else you can do with those civilian contacts as well is you can put on you could put the dots on. I remember. Oh yeah, you can. So you can do all contacts, but hide civilian names, so you can see if you have a look when they start moving, if they ever start moving. Yeah, so like this, you can just hide their names, and you can just see civilian shipping moving back and forth there without having to worry about it. Another feature I would like to see in C#, and a lot of people have been asking for that feature. So definitely something that I would like to see. We're going to do a 3rd increment, and that's what ranges. And we're continuing to just move ships back and forth here, as you can see. Well, not ships, but stations. Nelson and I able to carry out orders. Yeah, let's get you through the soul jump point then, because there's nothing in there apparently. Let's head you into WISE 1506 and get you sorted out. Nelson unable to carry out special orders. And then head to this jump point. Refuel. Do you not have orders for server location? Yes, you do. Head to Lalonid then. And then we have the passage needs new orders as well. Let's have you head through the soul jump point, and then I'm going to have you head to Lalonid, and we're going to have you jump through that jump point, which should take you 52 days apparently. Research complete this 15cm laser focal size, which is great. We are going to get near ultraviolet lasers next. Research completed, and we're also having maintenance failures on some of our vessels, which is unfortunate, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's give a system of Groombridge. And what do we have in the Groombridge? Let's have a look. It looks pretty promising. No habitable world yet, or no fully habitable worlds, or close to. In C# it feels like there's a lot more. Nitrogen, well, I haven't played that much to be fair. Nitrogen, methane, ammonia, that's the 2nd planet. Interesting. Well, that's that system. That's another system to add to our belt. And anything else? Oh yes, I think we finished up all the tugs. Yeah, we have. We have finished up all the tugs, so now I can just start moving them all in. So Basel 3, 4, 5. We should have a 6th one. Where the hell's the 6th one, Rodney? Oh, that's where it bloody is. Alright, Cornwallis. Well, we're going to rename this to Neptune Fuel Harvesters. And I'm going to order the fuel transport group to head over to them. do a refuel with an order delay. I'll remove that, please. Order delay. Yeah. Wait, is that not properly? Oh, it's refuel from target fleet. There we go. Why is that? Is that not? I'm not sure if that's actually registering that order lane or not. Well, we'll have to hope it is. Alright, unload 90% of your fuel and then do a cycle move from that point on. Yeah, there we go. I think it is. I think it is holding. It's just not showing it like it used to. You know, some of the things you miss from C# that you don't notice were changed from this version to the other version. Just how it is. But there we go. Rodney is heading over again, and we continue to find and survey more jump points. See Nelson is continuing to do its job, and as percent of the others can explore the jump points over location 17. Again, I don't know why it's giving me these alerts like this. Again, Quasar is still in development. I think a lot more than C# is at the moment, so do keep that in mind. Neptune fuel harvesters. Let's move over our 6th fuel harvester, and that now means we're mining 4.8 million liters of fuel a year, which is fantastic. Wait, is this a military vessel? Baswell. No, it's not a military vessel. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Well, we're mining 4.8 million liters of fuel a year, which is perfect. So now we have the fuel we need. We have the survey ships we need. We'll have the gates we need to begin to expand into these systems. And I think, honestly, this is a great place to end off. These episodes are a lot shorter than the Uncut series, but I think that's for good reason. That, you know, it gives you what you really want to see. And if this is the end of the series, basically, from this point, you can just begin expanding, start thinking about building a military. You've secured your fuel supplies. You've begun your exploration attempt. Keep in mind, though, every system is going to be different for you guys, so, you know, I can't guarantee anything. And, yeah, good luck, and I hope you crush some alien scum in your game yourselves. I'll see you guys next time. Please don't like, comment, subscribe. Consider becoming a member. It really, really does help me out and keep making these channels and keeping me uncensored. Goodbye, and as I said, I'll see you next time.